to work. So you're going to know how it feels. So you're going to build your own belief in the products because you know how they feel. Second thing is be involved in the team pages. I love this. I don't know about anybody else, but I have done another network marketing company before. Okay, I was terrible at it. Absolutely terrible. And I swore I would never do another one. Okay, swore I would never do another one because I was so bad at the first one. I made $500 the whole 15 months I did this other MLM. I mean, that's terrible. That didn't even cover the cost of my products. I was spending $100 a month on my products. So I actually did not make any money. I gave them money just to participate in their program. But here's the deal. I felt like I was all alone. So if you've done another network marketing company, you know what I'm talking about. I felt alone. My sponsor did call me every now and then, but I was all alone. I just felt like I didn't have a team. We have these wonderful team pages. Be active on them, okay? If somebody gets welcomed, say that, let's see, I'm going to pick a name out of the hat here. Let's say Alicia Miller sponsors somebody and she puts, welcome my friend Betty. I'm so glad to have her. Go comment on that. Don't just like it. Put, welcome to the team, Betty. It's going to let that person know immediately they feel like they're part of a team. Okay. Also, whoever runs the page. Okay. So like I have a page. I know Amy has a page. I'm guessing Amber has a page. Whoever is the admin of that page, if they post something, you need to read it. Okay. Because we don't post something just to post fluff. We're trying to train you and help you. So you need to take the time to read it. And also research. Go ahead and research the testimonials and maybe get out an ingredient out of our product and see, just put go Google benefits of and whatever the ingredient is. This is going to build your belief that we have great products and that we use the top of the line stuff. The next thing is attend events, whether it is a team call, it's a Zoom call like this, or if it's a live event. It's going to build your belief that you are part of something bigger than you. And it's going to build your belief that I'm a part of, it makes you feel like, oh, wow, I'm a part of something. And the last thing is read. I always joke around about if you were a real estate agent or a plumber, you had to read and pass some kind of test to do that profession. And a lot of people get into MLMs and they're like, okay, it's all luck, who do I know? They need to read and find out how to do it. It's not just luck. You've got to know exactly how to do it. And I know Amy's a big fan of reading, and Amber as well. Big fan of reading and studying Danny Johnson and all the books that we suggest. So definitely jump in and read. It's going to build your belief that we're in a great profession. Okay, the next thing I go over with them is your list. I don't know if y'all have made your list. I'm going to guess you have. I have my newbies make 4 lists for me, okay? The first one is a list of 100 to 500 people. And this is like everybody you know, okay? And there's memory joggers on like all of our Facebook pages. And I think the new Welcome Pack has a memory jogger in there as well. But this list never ends, okay? I didn't start talking to strangers till about 6 months after doing Plexus for 6 months. I had my courage enough to actually talk to a stranger. But to know that I try to add to my big list. I call it the big list. I try to add to my big list. If I'm out and about, I'm going to put a name on that list. I'm going to find somebody to talk to. But when you're first starting out, it's okay that you're not talking to strangers just yet, because 100 to 500 names, it's going to take you a while to go through those names. The second thing is a customer list. Get a brand new sheet of paper, look over your first list. Who do you already know that would be a great customer? Those are going to be easy sales for you. Who do you already know that suffers from migraines, eczema, allergies, fibromyalgia? I mean, you name it, and we kind of help with it. So read the testimonials and kind of come up with that. But who do you already know? Like my friend Amy, I have a friend here locally that's Amy, that she suffers from migraines. I know that's what Amy suffered with for a while, wasn't it, Amy? But so I wrote on my list, Amy-migraines. I have another friend that suffers from fibromyalgia. So I put Michelle-fibromyalgia. I'm putting what their trigger is. Okay, so I have them make that second list. And then I tell my newbies how to reach out to them. Okay, first off, the phone works the best. I know we're all petrified of the phone. We really are. The phone works the best, but if you're going to send an email, start off with something personal first. Don't just like, hey, I want to tell you about Plexus. Start off with something personal and then tell them, hey, I wanted to reach out to you because I know that you suffer from fibromyalgia, and I know that that Plexus is helping people with that. And I wanted to share with you about it. When are you available to meet? Thursday at 7 or Saturday at 10. I always give 2 times, and I'm very direct with it. And I've never had anybody respond back with Thursday at 7 works great, but they do respond back with, I can't meet at that time, but can you meet at Friday at 3? And I will change my schedule to meet with them. But I've already opened the door to give them, like, I'm open to this time. And the next list is your top 10. Who are the top 10 people that you hang around with the most? Who would you love to be in Hawaii with? Get your phone out. Who are the last 10 people that you text messaged or phone called? Okay. And those are the people that you're going to reach out, that your friends and family. Now, we'll forewarn you, all these people are going to tell you no, okay? It's okay. If you hear Celeste's story, her top 10 all told her no, and she just kept following up with them. And then the last list is your chicken list. Who do you already know that would be great at this business? That maybe they know a ton of people like them. Maybe it's a doctor, nurse, lawyer, preacher, politician, but they know, they love, a lot of people know them. So this would be your chicken list. And when you start feeling comfortable, reach out to them. The next thing is follow up. So once you have your list and you're starting to reach out to them, okay, you're going to follow up with the people that you've talked to about it. The key, the fortune is in the follow up. Just because somebody tells you no, in my mind, all I hear is not right now. Honestly, I had somebody tell me when I first started no, and I just continued to follow up. I think 4 months later, it was about 4 months later that they did sign up. Then they signed up underneath their best friend, which is also underneath me as well. So I didn't get too mad. But she got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. So we were like the first phone call she made, which was for Plexus. And she's an ambassador now. So no does not always mean no. Just means to me, not right now. Just continue to follow up. And the last thing I tell them is, when you go to work, sit down at the beginning, like Sunday night. I've already sat down with my calendar and kind of gone over when can I work, okay? You control your calendar, because I know for those of you starting out, a lot of you already have jobs, okay? So you're going to come home from working all day. You're going to cook dinner. You got to do homework, bath time, bedtime with the kids. You've got to do laundry or whatever chore you're going to do. When you go to sit down to work, a lot of times you're going to sit in that chair and you're going to be like, I am too tired to work, okay? I get it. If you do not already have it marked in your calendar that you're working right then, you'll probably not work. It'll probably be more easier for you just to go to bed or watch a show on TV. Go ahead and mark it in your calendar. This is when I'm working, and then work. The first thing you do when you sit down to work, the absolute first thing you do, okay? You're going to get your list out, and you're going to reach out to 2, 3, 5 people that you have not talked to about Plexus before. That's the very first thing you do. I call it paying yourself, because that is what's going to pay you money, is reaching out to people you have not talked to. The second thing that you do when you sit down to work is follow up. You're going to get your list out or get your calendar. Who have I talked to this week, last week, that I've talked to about Plexus that I need to follow up with? You're going to follow up with people, okay? The third thing you're going to do is then post on Facebook. Okay, if you do Facebook first, you're going to get sucked into the vortex of Facebook, and you will not do anything but Facebook. Okay, and that's not going to make you money. What's going to make you money is reaching out to people first, and then following up, and then posting on Facebook. So those are my quick tips. Do y'all have any questions before I'll hop off the phone? Y'all are all so quiet.
We're all so quiet. Oh, thank you so much, Sundee. That was, oh, sorry. My Amber Alert going off on my phone. But I really appreciate you sharing with us. And I love every time I hear from you, there's little reminders and little things like, yeah, that's a good one too. Like, have I trained my team on that little bit, that little thing she said, or whatever. So there's little things you forget, but I love that. Does anybody have any quick questions? Or Amy, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a quick question. And I should know this, but Sundee, I know I've heard all this before, but have you ever made a video on this before?
Yes, that's a good question.
No,
And if not,
I've done a ton of Zooms on it. I mean, literally, I could quote this in my sleep. That's
I
how many
think
times I've done
to
it.
be on your working list this week, please.
Hey, Amy, she did a Zoom for me back in the fall, and I recorded it, and I might have been on the same subject, so I can share it, for you guys. Yeah.
I'll do a video. I've been told now that I've hit Diamond, they're like, you need to be doing videos. And I know, Amy, you do so good at doing videos. I just hate seeing myself on video. But I need to get over that.
You are
and
so
just
beautiful.
Do the video.
Positive affirmations.
Yeah.
Hey, where is your Diamond Doc, by the way? We're waiting anxiously for that.
I know. Okay, so they reached out to me almost immediately for my Diamond Doc, and I've pushed them back to past convention because I want my team. So if you're going to convention, I want y'all to get videoed so you can be part of my Diamond Doc. Like I'm probably going to try to have them at my meet and greet to take some video there. And then when I do a team picture, I'm probably going to have them there. I want y'all to be a part of the Diamond Doc because, I mean, there's a lot of us here in Texas, but a convention, there's going to be a ton of y'all there. So I pushed them back to past convention so that we could all be a part of it.
Oh,
that's so cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So, and I haven't posted about my car. I already updated the Diamond, my Diamond car.
Uh-huh.
And it was sitting in the driveway in the hailstorm, and it is just, I mean, pummeled to death.
Oh no. Which one did you get?
I got the GX 460, which is not the luxury, is the LX one.
Uh-huh.
And it's more than the Diamond Pay. I think they give you $1,000 for your car, and the LX is over that limit, and the GX is not. So the GX, I think I loaded it with everything. Sunroof. I got videos in there for the kids behind the seats, and I mean, I loaded it, and it's like 800 and something. So I'm actually making money on the deal, which is nice.
Very cool. Well, I just want to thank you for being on this call. I know it really means a lot to all of us. So
y'all do me a favor, keep Amy and Amber, y'all keep me updated. I would love an update on how this group goes and how y'all are doing it. This is awesome. I'm way impressed with y'all.
Yeah, there's actually 5 groups.
There is. Yep.
How many are in each group?
I don't know.
I know, like for us, we have like 26.
We have about 40.
Yeah, there's all different.
And then y'all meet together once a week
for Zoom calls.
So we have Alicia. How many's in your group? And then we have Natalie and Shannon, and then Julie, who I wasn't able to get on tonight.
Yeah.
We have 18.
Hey, that's awesome, though.
You got 18 in your group? That's awesome.
And she's a gold ambassador, and her sister's senior gold. They both should be promoting this month or next month, and they're doing it together. So is Elena on here, too? I don't know.
Well, I remember Alicia from one of the calls I did. Was that Amber's call, or whose call was that for? I can't remember.
I'm talking to somebody right now. I might be signing somebody right now on Amber's 1 through 3 level profit. This will be the 5th one this week, so I'm excited.
Yeah. No, they're doing great. And then Natalie and Shannon are running a group, and I don't see them on.
So when did the small groups meet? Or is it all just through Facebook?
For the 6 week?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we each have our own page, our own 6 week group page that we created. So we do our own thing. And then like for my team, we started tonight. We meet 30 minutes before this call and like personally talk. And then we jump on the 9 o'clock call with everybody and a special speaker. So that seemed to be really good.
That's awesome. I love this idea. I'm totally stealing it, by the way.
Yeah. Well, we got it from Alicia McKee. Yeah. Alicia McKee did this. And then this is my 3rd time running the group. But this time I was like, all right, leaders, you're going to do this with me. And I asked for them to step up.
I don't know if you were familiar, Amy. Sarah Marble rolled out the 6 week. I stole it from Sarah Marble.
Okay, this is the same thing. Alicia got it from
I did it once with my, I had probably, how many did participate? 20? And then they broke from that group and they all started their own group.
And that's where this is.
And then Alicia, I think, started it right after that.
Okay, so then you really started this, because the first time I noticed anyway, maybe it was from Alicia, and she did say it was from Sarah Marble, so it's the same thing. So it's been
awesome. Well, I'm so proud of all of y'all. Y'all stick with it. I can't wait to see the results from this and where y'all go from there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got to jump.
All right, thank
y'all later.
All right, thank you, Sundee.
Sure.
Bye. All right, Amy, you take it over, girl.
All right. Hey, everyone. How are you guys? So I mean, we're not going to take too much of your time. I know you're busy. I know you're anxious to get out there and plan your week if you haven't done that already. I know I do that. Every Sunday, just like she said. Where'd it go? I literally sit down and I write out my schedule for the week. So I still have some openings for Zoom calls, by the way, if you guys are, I know a lot of you have done the Zoom calls this week. How do you think that went? Should we unmute? I'll unmute yourself if you want to say something, but who did a Zoom call? I did 22 calls this week, and I know Amber was doing a lot of them, and I'm sure Natalie and Shannon and Alicia, I'm not sure if you guys are doing them, but maybe. So do you guys tell me, like, how is that going? How do you guys feel like that's helping?
I think for my team, I know we've had some Zoom calls, and then some people, it's kind of new, so they're not quite, I don't know that everybody in our group yet feels comfortable getting the potentials on the Zoom calls. Maybe you can suggest maybe some wording for that, Amy, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no, I will. And I'm telling you, like, the funny thing is brand new people, those seem to be the ones that were like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Because the ones that have been with us for a while, you're not used to it yet. But the ones who are newer, you think, okay, that's just what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? So much of it is mindset. And so here's what I'm telling you to say. All you need to do is get 3 to 5 people to meet with us. Like, I'm seeing Tashina on here. She had a great one. She had some people on there. Let me just say this on a side note. I love hearing your stories. Like, that to me has been, it's like one of those unexpected blessings that I didn't even realize that, I wasn't even thinking that way. But man, hearing your stories, and it's just been amazing. So all I'm saying is, Amber, is Tommy doing something? I'm seeing you laughing. Okay.
I'm sorry. That was really bad. And I just realized I was unmuted. I'm like, oh, man. All right.
No, you're fine. And I love your earrings, by the way. So pretty. Okay. That was her Ruby present she got. If you want to get to Ruby, I'll buy you a present. Okay. So anyway, what I'm saying is, just, you do not have to say, all right, give 3 to 5 people who are even interested. Just get them on the call. Just say, listen, mom, sister, cousin, all I'm asking for you to do is just give me 10, 15 minutes of your time. Even if this isn't for you, I just want you to know what I'm doing. I would love your opinion. Maybe you know somebody who can benefit, maybe not. There's no pressure. I really just want you to get on here and hear my friend's story. That's it. If you pick up the phone and you call your best friend or your sister, your mom, your whatever, they're not going to tell you no. You know what I mean? Like, would you tell your loved one no? Maybe they will. But if you ask 20 people, I'm sure 3 to 5 will get on. And if it's just one person, I can't remember all the names, but we did end up having, was Megan. Megan, your girl. Where's Megan? Megan Quate?
I'm right here.
Yeah, like, I felt like that was, like, just a divine appointment, right? Like, she had other people that had to get on. Her other ambassador, who was our partner, it was Crystal.
Crystal.
Okay, so I felt like the girl that we were talking to really needed that special attention, and I don't know what's going to come of it.
She's planning on signing up as soon as she finishes doing a couple other bills. We were talking tonight.
That's so good. And you know what? There's a lady signing tonight, actually, that I did a Zoom call for, I want to say, like, over a month ago, like, with me and another one of my level ones. And she's signing tonight. Like, just because they don't do it, like, that night doesn't mean you didn't plant the seed, So all I'm saying is just if you pick up the phone and you're just like, you know what, I'm in a challenge. You could even use that as an excuse. That's usually an easy way to do it. I'm in a challenge. I'm really supposed to please don't embarrass me. If nobody shows up, I'm going to be, I'm not above begging. And I've done that, and it's worked, like, or if you're genuine, if it's somebody you really want to work with, or someone you tell them, listen, I really value your opinion. You're somebody who's extremely influential. All I'm asking is for your support, just to see what I'm doing and just to hear what this really is. Does that make sense? Like, can you do that? Give me the thumbs up or say, like, all of it. I know it's awkward, but really, are they going to, like, never speak to you again if you ask? I mean, of course not. So just pick up the phone. It's literally the easiest. I mean, it's the most effective way. Now, I don't want to embarrass anybody, and the good thing is I don't remember even who told me this, so I'm not pointing you out. Please don't hate my guts. But I did have somebody, she wasn't able to get anybody on. and she's kind of newer. Oh no, I don't know who it was. And if you're on here, please don't hate me. But she put like a bunch of people in a group chat, and she's just like, hey, if anybody's interested, and I might be wording this wrong anyway, but she's like, if somebody's interested, would you get on this call tonight? Hoping at least 2 or 3 people, but that's not going to be as effective, because you know that, like, if you get put in a group chat, you're leaving that group chat. You know what I mean? Like I am anyway. Or I don't want to be so rude because it says so and so left, but I like hide the notifications. You know, I'm not the only one who does that. So anyway, if you pick up the phone and you're like, okay, sister, whoever your sister's name is, please just get on here this week. And anyway, I know that's just the wording. I don't know. I probably made that way too long, but be creative. You know what I mean? If it were life and death, you do it, and you know it. You guys know how to do this. You're smart. And just like Sundee said, like, if I could do this, anyone on the planet could do it. I am not more special. I am not smarter. I am not anything. I started in my sweatpants, didn't wear makeup, barely left my house in my 600 square foot mobile home that's mint green. Like, that was me before. I'm telling you, if I can do this, you could do it. The only thing that made it, like, the only reason I'm very successful is because I did know my why. I wanted out of that green trailer. And once I stopped having migraines, I was like, oh my goodness, this stuff works. Everybody needs it. Like, nobody can ever like bottle my passion. And that is why I'm successful. And that is why you're going to be successful. It's 100% up to you if you fail at this or if you succeed at this. 100% up to you. So anyway, that's all I got. Anyone else? Who was our point winners? Who? Natalie, what about you? Who is your winners this week?
I don't know yet. Right now, I think the highest that we had was 12 so far. But we don't have them all in. We didn't get them all in yet.
All right. So who had 12 points from Natalie's?
Let me check. Hold on one second. Or if you want to go on to somebody else, I'll get it.
All righty. What about Alicia? Who was on? What about your team?
I don't have them all in yet either.
Okay.
But I have 13 points if I counted myself.
Yeah. All right.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, we had 18 for Sal and James Albin.
All right, James. Oh, let me just say, his posts, you are killing it.
I know, they're awesome.
So awesome. So are they on here? You guys want to, how's your week going?
I thought Sal was on here. I don't know if James is. I think he works in the evening, but.
Really? All righty. What about Sal? Is Sal on here? I'm going to stop recording, actually.